Welcome back, everybody, to the Skarsnik slow and immersive campaign. And thematic, the quick reminder here, we are using a bunch of mods to slow down things like campaign movement, reduce replenishment rates, buff garrisons, all intended to kind of slow down the overall pace of the campaign, make it much less of a steamroll experience. And in terms of trying to keep it thematic, we, as Skarsnik, are only allowing ourselves, at this point in the campaign at least, to be using goblin units. So we have no orc war bosses or troll hags or anything like that in terms of our heroes. So anyway, we're still doing okay. We have a dual-pronged invasion here, a two-pronged invasion of Ungrim's territory after having beaten him in another battle down here. He has been our toughest opponent so far in this campaign, but we do have the upper hand on him. I think what we'll decide to do a little bit later is we'll either press on towards Fallen King Mountain, or maybe we'll start moving in this direction and force him to choose which one of these two he wants to defend. If he doesn't move an army down here to protect Grand Peak, we could always lay siege to it and, reduce the garrison within a couple turns. Maybe go ahead and take Grand Peak back. So that would be kind of nice after having lost it to him a little while back. But meanwhile, we ended the previous episode with the about to launch this battle right here. So we've got a full 20 stack. I've got a fairly manageable garrison there to defeat. The one reservation that I have is not exactly knowing, because of Fog of War, where the next army might be. We do know, obviously, that Zufbar has an army right there, but we're not at war with them right now. We do know that Thorgrim here does have an army somewhere. Couldn't be terribly strong, but the fact that it's not here right now... Well, in fact, we do know where it is, because it's going to be... Well, we don't know which of them, but we know it's either down here or up here, because it's inside a settlement, and it's providing military presence value of 4, which means it's at least 12 units. So it's certainly significant, certainly something to pay attention to. So we're going to have to decide, based on the amount of casualties that we take here, whether we just sack this or whether we occupy it. But I'm kind of leaning towards sacking it, because there's no real reason to take risks. So anyway, let's go ahead and fight it. Close battle, that's interesting. Okay, if we auto-resolved, we'd actually lose some units. Well, I think we can handle this without losing any units. So let's see how we do. And presumably they are going to have to come towards us because of our Goblin Rock Lobber there. And they probably will, because most of our units they're not even going to be able to see. So, oh, that's kind of interesting. They've actually... I like this. So it has remembered where I deployed last time, and it's kept that same basic formation. This actually works just fine for me. We might move these guys just a little bit. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it over this way. Let's see if we can get them to move around this way, because this way there's no trees in the way of our rock lobbers. I think we might have to move the rock lobbers a little bit closer here just to get them to be able to fire. A little bit closer yet. That's fine. All we really need to do is to draw them closer to us. And as I mentioned, they're going to come this way because they're not even going to know that these other units are here. So we're going to make you guys my 5... No, switch that to 4. You guys are my 4. You guys are my 3. And we'll leave you there for now, and let's see how exactly. Maybe they'll even split some up. Some of them come... Actually, you know what? That's actually a better idea. Let's go ahead and get you guys here in the middle. And maybe they'll split up and send some around this way and some around this way. And if they do that, that's excellent for us. You can go ahead and stay right there, but we'll put you on 1. You are a shaman, so you've got Vindictive Glare. Actually, let's get you over here and get get a shot off on them as they're coming towards us. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle. Let's go ahead and speed up. Let's launch a couple of rocks at him here. Lob a couple of rocks at him. See if they start coming towards us. The longer they take, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Gives us more time to shoot at them and gives us more winds of magic. We're actually doing pretty decent damage to them there. This is just those miners with blasting charges, which is not their most valuable unit, but we can't even see their rangers just yet. And we did pretty good damage to them. Why don't we go ahead and switch over to these guys. Let me go ahead and put you on toggle guard mode. I'm just curious which one you're going to throw at on your own here. Here's what we want to do. We want to go ahead and send them at them. Okay, so looks like they are not sending anybody over this way. So we'll send everybody over here. Are we still firing here? Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. We did some pretty good damage there. Let's go ahead and speed up again. Very nice. Okay. Oh, and this is an appealing target right now because we got 3 units all bunched up there. Okay, let's get you forward where you can... Let's see here. Our range is 250, so you should be able to shoot actually fairly soon here. Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and shoot at them, I suppose. See how that works. Oh yeah, that worked out pretty well. Okay. Take that. Now, at any moment now, we're going to start to see the rangers appear. So let's go ahead and get you guys over here like this. Lord's under attack. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and get you backwards now. You guys keep coming. You guys get ready. You can move a little closer, I suppose. Okay, we're ready to do another launch here. Yeah, pretty decent actually. Kind of like that. All right, let's go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and get you got. Wow, this is kind of weird. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing there. I don't want to start charging in just yet because they've kind of stopped. Okay, meanwhile, you can turn around and start firing again. Go ahead and fire at those... here we go. This is excellent. Okay, this is what we want. We want to hit those guys from behind. Okay. Alright, yeah. You can go ahead and just stand there and take it, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, 3. Let's go ahead and get you guys onto a locked control group. Start charging forward. You guys do like... Actually, here, you can go ahead and get on them. You guys go ahead and get on around on them. Okay, you can do another blowy-uppy thing. Okay, you guys are taking a little damage over here because of the blasting charges. Let's go ahead and get you guys shooting at the back of them. You back up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get you buffed. Okay, yeah, you lock up with them. That's good. You guys, like so. We're winning over here. You should be in pretty good shape over here. Let's get you on them. You on them. Help out. You can go ahead and do another shooty thing at them. Oh, we're actually losing this fight right there to those rangers. It's good to know. Okay. Oops, this is kind of not going exactly how we might want here. You go ahead and fire at them now. Let's go ahead and shoot at them from behind. You guys as well. Go ahead and wah. Just realized I don't have the volume up that high on my game. I didn't even hear the sound effect to let me know that we're ready to wah. Okay, you guys can now go ahead and help out somewhere else up here. I guess we can go ahead and get you on them. They're already shattered over here. Victory. Don't think there were any lords to worry about killing off, so end battle. Pretty straightforward. A lot better than losing 2 units, that's for sure. Alright, 749, but we can get another 2,000 by sacking it. Which I think is what I'm going to do. See if we can draw their army forward to help protect it for next turn, maybe. Seems unlikely. He probably won't fall for it, but maybe he will. Yep, go ahead and sack. Let's go ahead and do our raiding, which also happens to allow us to replenish, so pretty convenient. Let's go ahead and give you some magic. I think magic has got to be the priority here. Already got the magic items assigned. Okay. One thing I usually do that I forgot to do in the beginning of this episode is to refresh my memory here on the objectives. We do need to take Grom Peak back, and we do still have a quest battle to fight, but we're not going to fight that with the crappy army that we currently have under Skarsnik's command. Okay, you've already used all your movement. You have a little bit left, but we want to actually keep you... Well, you can move a little bit farther, why not? That's fine. Okay, you guys can mutually reinforce one another. This army down here is in march stance. He's got 19. Did I have any more heroes to recruit? Again, I'm not allowed to recruit Black Orc big bosses right now. I've got the maximum number of Goblin big bosses, and I've already got a Shaman as well, so... Okay, yeah, there's my Shaman. And he, I just recruited him, so he can't move this turn. Alright, I don't think we need to upgrade any of those just yet. Still doing pretty well in terms of money. We're up to 59 here. We only got 3... reputation for that battle, but we're working our way up. Pretty soon we'll get even more buffs here, and not too much longer, hopefully, before we get another WA going. Okay, building, yeah, I already looked at those. Okay, let's check our diplomacy out. We're strength rank 10, pretty good. And... okay, let's go ahead and end our turn, I suppose. I am a little bit concerned about Clan Rictus and Tretch backstabbing us now. The fact that he's got this hero roaming around in our territory fills me with a little bit of unease. Okay, there's Ungrim. Alright, so what's he doing here? He's far enough away. No, is he far enough away from the settlement to not be reinforced? Probably not. He probably stayed close enough. Okay, settlement receives plague. That's not at all what we want to see. Why are you giving us a plague, Clan Rictus? We are not your enemy. Alright, anyway, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and... okay, this is good. Good technology for us. War declared between the ogres and rogue army. That's not a big deal. Search for the Nemesis crown or whatever. Okay, we got ourselves some more units recruited. Okay, so, is he close enough for us to attack? He is indeed close enough for us to attack. If we did attack him, yes, the garrison here, which is 15 units, would come out and help. How is his public order? He is losing public order.
He comes.
How do we want to do this? I think... I think I'm going to go back to the plan that I just mentioned, where I'm going to move in between the two and force him to decide how he wants to defend it.
Ready for bossing.
So let's first of all get Skarsnik here moved as far as he can go. Still replenishing and raiding. This is what's so nice about the greenskins. They can go their full movement in raiding stance and also replenish. And then you... looks like you would land in exactly the same spot. So we'll just move you to here. Okay. I guess what I could have done is jumped over, but... too late now. Alright, and you can... we have plenty of money. We can keep recruiting with you. So... now we've got... let's go ahead and do one more of these. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these. And... do we want a squig herd? Or some squig hoppers, maybe? They're not all that expensive, but they are... we don't get the benefit like we do with the goblins of their upkeep being reduced. Although this does have the reduction, it has the green. Why is this one a red? Squig herd, but oh, it's okay. So all of these with the green triangle here, those are all considered goblin units. The squig herd is not considered a goblin unit. Okay, that makes sense. So in that case, yeah, let's go ahead and give ourselves a couple of those. Now that's a much more interesting army composition than most of them. And we can get the shaman up here into that army as well.
I'll do it.
Okay. Very good. So now we have enough armies to threaten his settlements in addition to having a full stack down here to help defend Mount Gunbad if by chance he decided to head down this way. Alright. Works for me. Meanwhile, nothing really to do here. Nothing to do here. We just want to wait for this to finish. Yeah, the growth is still probably our highest priority. In fact, we're only one turn away. Actually, this actually would allow us to do to get a minus 10% on our cost. We would save 570 with that, and we would increase our income. Yeah, let's do that. Our control's okay right now. You...
Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
let's just keep moving you down in this direction. I don't
Forward.
think there's any reason not to. We are trespassing. Zufbar is probably likely to declare war on us here one of these days, but you now... let me take a look here at the... Thorgrim, at this point, yeah, really not real strong. Neither is Ungrim. I don't want to just keep sacking this over and over again because that feels like it would be a bit cheesy, so...
Who should we sack?
I think maybe we'll go ahead and occupy it this time. We didn't draw him out.
This is gonna be stub.
Actually, wait a minute. I see his army right now. We did draw him out.
Good.
Right there. Oh, my goodness. That's a strong army. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I didn't go ahead and get myself caught here. All right.
Fucking get him.
Look, we're going to actually... okay. Would it be cheese to sack it a second time? 167 value. Yeah, that feels cheesy to me. I'm not going to do this. Or, you know, obviously it would make sense to normally just go ahead and, heck, you could auto-resolve it and sack it for a little bit of extra money. But I'm not going to do that because that feels, you know, hitting the same settlement over and over again feels like a cheese tactic to me. So instead, we're going to break the siege. And how far can he move? He could not really attack us, so we can go ahead and go back into raiding stance here. That's fine. In fact, we could raid. Are you close enough where... Yeah, let's move just a little bit farther back here. Now that settlement would no longer join an attack against us, just in case Zufbar decided to come out and attack, for example. Okay, so we got raiding, we've got march stance, we've got recruiting, we've got raiding, and we've got raiding. Okay, 5 armies. All of them have done what I want them to do this turn. Here. Okay, we're waiting for you to get up to 5. That's fine, and I've already done everything I need to do here. Let's go ahead and do our research. So, what are we up to now? We're up to no complaining or pulling teeth. Or we could do pointier rocks now. It's only 1 turn. This only affects... We have 1 Doom Diver Catapult, right? And 1 Goblin Rock Lobber. Still, it's only 1 turn. Let's go ahead and do it. Skarsnik has a Doom Diver, doesn't he? He does not. Oh, okay. My mistake.
Great and powerful, war boss.
Alright, well in that case... Oops, wrong button there, Michael. In that case... Yeah, I'm going to go with no complaining. No, I'm going to go with pulling teeth. Okay, pulling teeth it is. Alright. So, are we in any real danger? He's not going to attack us right here. He's not going to attack us down here. I think we're okay. I'm not going to do with diplomacy this turn. Okay, there's Rictus again. Not real happy about the whole plague thing there, Rictus, but when we're done with the dwarfs, you're next. Okay, Thorgrim. Okay. Ungrim is... He came a little closer to us. Maybe we can attack him now without the settlement. Zufbar is... Ooh, Zufbar's got a large army there as well. Definitely worth keeping an eye on that. In fact, I want to see who all Zufbar is at war with. So we did get our population surplus. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Zufbar.
Ready.
Well, they're at war with Sylvania and Scrag. They're stronger than Scrag. They're much stronger than Sylvania. Wow, Sylvania's not doing well in this campaign, are they? Yeah, they're caught in between Zufbar and Elspeth. Alright, well, it is what it is. Not that big of a deal, I don't think. Let's go ahead and
Right then, let's do it.
take a look at this. Can we reach him to attack if we wanted to? We cannot. 0%.
You need me.
0%. Okay.
You want schemes? I got schemes.
I'm thinking we need to make sure we can get here in not this turn obviously, but next turn to start the siege. And we can do...
What is zogging it?
Let me see here. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and move him in march stance.
I suppose I might help. Who needs stabbing?
Since he needs replenishment not as much as Skarsnik does. Skarsnik, we are going to leave him
Sounds like a good
in
idea.
raiding stance. Keep moving him this way. This army right there.
Take me for a wazoo.
It's an okay army, but it certainly is not the match for these two. And hopefully not the match for these two, even if you throw these guys in as an addition. Okay, I don't know, that would be a much closer thing, but meanwhile you're at 20, so we can go ahead and also walk in and raid with you. He can reach...
Ready to go.
not quite reach us right here.
That's right.
If he decides to come at us this... Actually, we could beat that army with this one, I think. Even if he did come towards us.
Be gone.
Got a lot of Slayer units.
Special.
And we do have a decent number of large units. But we got a lot more speed than they do. That's actually a fight that I'm willing to risk. If he wants to attack us here, I think we'll fight that. Okay, and that would also buy additional time for these guys to lay siege down here to Grand Peak. Okay, meanwhile, down here, we can get you down to here. Let's make sure you get into Thorgrim's territory here. And you guys might as well be close enough to one another to support. Now, you're not making nearly as much money as where we're raiding up north, but you are still causing public order issues, although not enough to actually force them into a rebellion. But we'll see how they handle that. Meanwhile, we're at 61. We need to get up to 76 here before we can get the next set of buffs. Karaza Karak here, you can go ahead and level up. And then while we're waiting for that, I think I can go ahead and switch you back over. Let me just double check that. This building, are we going to want to build this right away? This gives us a +1 hero capacity. This gives us the +1 hero capacity plus a hero recruit rank of an extra +4. Okay. Alright, and it's only 1700, so actually, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll leave it on this commandment. For now, do we want to level this building up, or Ragnarok Spider? That would be pretty nice to have access to that, wouldn't it? Thing is, I don't know that we could really afford too many of them. Still, there's not really any reason not to go ahead and build it. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and give you the growth again. Or do I want recruitment? No, we'll give you growth and control again. Okay. Building upgrade available. Not really. That's the only thing that we could upgrade. Our research, 4 more turns away. Everybody is pretty much where they want to be, right? You guys, yep, okay, let's go ahead and check diplomacy this time. Really surprised that Wurzag is not doing a little bit better than this. Particularly with us occupying Thorgrim the way we are. So he's really only got Scrag, and Scrag we know is also fighting Zufbar. Alright, anyway, it's fine. Nothing to do. Let's end our turn. Let's hope that we get a battle here pretty soon. I guess I did technically have one battle. It was only against a garrison, though. Okay, Rictus not attacking us. Let's see what Thorgrim does here. Oh, he didn't do anything. Okay, is he going to attack us? No, he's not going to attack us. Oh, he's going to go into ambush stance. That's interesting. I did not expect that. Okay, freebooter. Very good, we'll take that. Ambusher discovered. Okay. This now becomes fairly tempting. A brutal business. Okay. And we gained a rank here with Ornery Backslider. Puppets of Misrule and Cathay. Alright, nothing terribly special about that. So obviously we can attack him here.
Anything you say.
He's got 12 units. Like I said, I think this army could probably take him on its own. But we could also definitely stack the odds in our favor here with Skarsnik. Except we know he would retreat then if we do that. But here's the thing. Which direction would he retreat?
Lots of plans.
If I move him... Okay, if we take Skarsnik and we... First of all, let me make sure, yeah, this is a good stance to be in for a battle. So let's go ahead and move Skarsnik to here.
I'm off.
Now, yeah, now both armies would hit him, so he's going to retreat. Let's find out how far he retreats. Reasonably far, but maybe we could still reach him? Nope. Oh, yes we can. Okay. And just make sure, yep, the settlement would not come out, so Skarsnik now can go into march stance to here. Here, let's just move him to here. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Now we can attack. Decisive victory. Just a regular old field battle. Alright, so I think I'm going to let Skarsnik come in from where it's got him right now. It figures. I don't know how the game manages to always put the player on the downhill slope. But it's fine. We'll go ahead and move everybody back here. It's not corner camping, although it actually kind of could be corner camping. This is almost the kind of map that I would be willing to corner camp on. But not quite, not entirely. Let's go ahead and get you guys a little bit more like this. All of you, let's get you kind of here in the middle. Not you guys. I need you guys over here. Oh, you can't. You don't have Vanguard. Or at least you don't. You do. Okay, I'll get you back here. And you are hidden because you're a Night Goblin. Okay. So, of the units that they can see, we're kind of talking about here in the middle. Oops, I missed all you guys as well. Let's get all you guys over here for now. Start deployment. Okay, we're looking at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We'll be coming in this way, so what we want to do is we want to be able to come in and hit them in the flank or from behind. So that means drawing them over in this direction. So let's get you guys all kind of a little bit more over here like this. They can see a bunch of us here, so presumably they will head in this direction. Start battle. Let's go ahead and get you over here as well. Here they come. They do indeed look like they're coming. So I think what we want to do, let's get you guys on 5. We're actually going to draw you over this way first. You guys are my 6. And we'll draw some of you over this way. Can't really quite see how I drew those lines. It's a little bit hard to see on the snow. Okay, so how are they handling this? Let's go and speed up. Oh, they are coming towards us. Okay, and they're chasing these guys. So they're moving in this direction. That's kind of what I want until this gets down. I actually think that's good enough. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get you guys heading back over this way. We just wanted to start them off in this direction. Now let's go and speed up. Nope, they are not coming towards us. They've changed their mind. They started to, and they stopped. Alright. You guys stay in the middle at this point. It's fine. We'll go ahead and have to start moving forward here. Let's go ahead and get all of you are now my new number 1. 1. Get you moving up this way. This should be fine, like that. Change my mind. You're now a 2 because I want you guys to be my 1. You can move up as well. My 6s. Let's get you around over here, like so. Speed up. Reinforcements. Very, very soon. Okay. Most of these guys are also going to be hidden. Most, but not all. I think there's a couple of regular goblins over here, aren't there? Oh, maybe not. Well, the Arachnarok Spider and the Squig Hoppers are not hidden. Everything else pretty much is. So let's go ahead and get all of you guys as my 3. And you can go ahead and all get like this. Who is moving in front there? Who did I select that would be moving in front? I do not know. Oh. No, I don't know. Okay. Alright, and then finally, let's get you guys as a part of 1 as well, and you start moving up this way. Okay, here we go. Let's get 6s. Okay, let's get all of you guys shooting at those gyrocopters here. 1, 2, 3. You guys shoot the gyrocopter. You guys back this way. 6s, you guys shoot the gyrocopter as well. Okay, we've actually got them coming towards us here. Let's get you moving forward. Okay, the shooting of the gyrocopters did not work real well, did it? Let's go and get you guys around behind. Ragnarok Spider. You guys taking a little bit of damage, just keep moving, I suppose. Okay, you guys get around to the side here. You guys can go ahead and attack them. You can all attack them. You back up. You guys need to shoot at the gyrocopters. You can... You don't have any great abilities against the gyrocopter, do you? I could actually blast them with this. Let's try that. Okay, you guys get moving forward. You guys keep shooting. You can come forward and around, hopefully. Okay, you guys now charge in. Okay, let's go ahead and get all of you up here, around behind. Let's get all of you moving up here. You guys are shooting, trying to shoot at these gyrocopters still. Okay, you guys get in on them. You come around behind and then hit those goblin hewers. You guys hit these goblin hewers right here. You guys hit... Where's the other goblin hewers? I thought they had 2 groups of goblin hewers. Let's go ahead and get you guys down here. Okay, those gyrocopters are now in pretty bad shape. That's good. Let's start getting you guys shooting over here. Let's make sure they get the whole way off the battlefield, I suppose, before we change out. Let's get all of you guys shooting now up here. Go ahead and wah. Okay, you move forward. You move forward. You never did get your vindictive gaze off, did you? Okay. Gyrocopters look like they're all gone, so let's make sure we get rid of... Try to shoot these guys in the back, actually. That'll work. You guys all try to hit them from the flank. How we doing over here? We got more units than we need, basically. Let's get all you guys moving up here. Just keep on closing in. You guys can actually go ahead and hit here, why not? Shattered. He's shattered. Okay, let's get the Arachnarok Spider on him if at all possible. And all of our 5s on him. And our 6s on him. I'm surprised everything hasn't completely routed at this point with army losses, but I guess they are slayers. They do tend to fight to the death, don't they? Alright, let's go ahead and speed up at this point because I think it's fairly well in hand. Let's get you back because you've taken some damage. How are we doing here on him? 3,000. Really not doing much damage to him, are we? Where's my Arachnarok Spider going? That's not who I told you to attack, I don't think. Okay, let's get all of you guys out of the way now. You guys are just in the way. We'll keep the Squig Hoppers and the Wolf Riders shooting at him. 2831. I guess there's no reason to not get all you guys on him as well. Can any of you speed up? Nope. Actually, does this speed you up? Nope. That does, okay. And speed, okay, there we go, that's good. And this will help. Get that on him. Okay, now when we look at him, he's at 2639. It's going to take a few minutes, but I think we can kill him. He's not very fast. Wow, come on guys. You're not doing any damage at all of a sudden. There's a little bit. Oh man, this is a tedious game. It's tedious. Alright, can we get any decent buffs going here? What about, yeah, let's go ahead and buff the Arachnarok Spider. Okay. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. There he is. Speed up. 2240. Guys, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's get the Wolf Riders out. They're probably bogging down some of the others. What about the Squig Hoppers? They have slightly better damage. What about you guys? Alright, let me just go ahead and do our buffs again here. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. And that. And 1730. 1300. Okay, a little bit better. Back in, if anybody ever played the old Medieval 1, the very first Medieval, there was this tendency for good generals to turn into what we referred to at the time as Jedi, because they would just continue to fight. Like, you'd wipe out an entire army and you'd be fighting just a single general on horseback, and he would fight 1,000 of your troops and basically be unkillable. He'd kill 500 of your troops and then eventually, leave the map or something like that. Well, they fixed that eventually in the Medieval series because it was absolutely ridiculous. But of course, you are now going to start to see things like that happening in Warhammer because of the strengthening of single entities. So that's why we have... Let me Make sure I select him this time. Okay, 932. That's how we end up with things like this. Come on, guys. I've lowered his melee... Well, I had lowered his melee defense, and it really didn't help any. Okay, he might actually get away now. Well, except he keeps turning around. As long as he was headed towards the border, it looked like he was maybe going to be able to get away. Oh, we killed him! Wow! We must have done the last... Wait a minute, what just happened? Did we run out of time? God, so ridiculous. I was about to say, we must have done that last 600 points of damage really, really quickly there. Okay. Took a little bit of damage, but not really too much. Not loving that at all. No, sir. Got 1,000 treasury out of it. We did get a skill. We got 3 level ups. That's good. Destroyed the army anyway. I just would have liked the additional results from having killed the enemy lord is all. Alright. Well, can't have everything. Now, we're actually in pretty good shape to go ahead and take this. We can't reach it this turn. So we'll go ahead and park ourselves right here. Let's go ahead and give you... I'm going to give you Vindictive Glare as well. Skarsnik, you get... No, I don't like the Rampage. Hero Recruitment Knight Goblin Shaman for all provinces and Goblin Big Boss for all provinces, but the bigger deal is the capacity. Okay, I'm actually going to give him... I'm going to give him Dynasty Skulker so that he does a little bit more damage, because dealing damage is really our biggest problem right now. There's nothing else that I can give Slide a Miser here to give him more damage, unfortunately, so he's not really much to do with him. I think I might start making him a field agent in addition to being good in battle. Alright, Goblin Great Shaman, let's give you Sneaky Stealing. This just affects the power. Yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, Madcap Mushrooms. Sneaky... Now, let's give you Sneaky Stabbing. Sneaky Stealing. Vindictive Glare. And I think... Itchy Nuisance, why not? Okay. Details, we did get an ancillary here. Swindler, that's fine. Okay. So you are raiding, you are in March stance, so you cannot change your stance at all. You have already moved your full move. That's fine. Okay. Let me take a look here at Ungrim's overall strength. He's still got a little bit of an army somewhere. Probably not going to be enough to save Fallen King Mountain, however. Now you're not strong enough to take Grand Peak on your own. That army would destroy this army. So we're going to switch you back to raiding stance. Start moving you up. Back up this way. Okay. Oh, there's his army right there. I didn't even see it. That's actually a decently strong army, but I don't think... Yeah, he's not close enough to be able to attack us. He might move into Fallen King Mountain, but if he does, we might let him and still lay siege to it, because if we can trap him in there and have 3 of our armies against his, then that would suit me just fine. Meanwhile, we are at 76, so we're all the way up here into the highest level of reputation. Growth plus 30, control plus 5, recruitment cost minus 10, wins and magic power reserve plus 9, leadership plus 10. That's all very, very good for us. Mount Gunbad, you're looking pretty good here. And Karaza Karak, you're looking okay. So it really comes down now to this over here. What do we want to do with you guys? And I think what we want to do is we just want to keep raiding right now, because you're not strong enough to take Thorgrim. But once we get the Wa going, and you get Wa armies, well then we'll be talking. Then we will
What you want?
definitely have enough to take on Thorgrim at that point. Okay. I don't think the... Yeah, he's level 13. These 2 armies are not really strong enough to take on 9 plus 20, 29 Dwarven units, many of them quite good, including Thorgrim himself. There's just no reason to risk it. Okay, so I think that's all we can do for this turn. Let's just keep putting the pressure on slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and check diplomacy out real quick. We're up to strength rank 6. That's good, even without the Wa.
Must. Clap. You're right.
Me.
Yes.
Okay, last end turn then for this episode. I think. Maybe not. We still have 6 minutes left. Alright, Thorgrim didn't do anything. Ungrim is reinforcing. Oh, and he came back out again. That's interesting. Okay, that feels like a mistake to me, because that makes me think that we can lay siege to Fallen King Mountain to keep the garrison army there bottled up while we then attack Mordrim Oathkeeper. Okay, the Zufbar army left. That's good to see as well. Raid Valea Sorrow. Valea Sorrow is... Where is Valea Sorrow? Refresh my memory. Down here. That's what I thought. Oh, that's because it belongs to them. That's fine. Eventually game, but probably not as soon as you want me to. Okay, Mount Gunbad here. You've got... Okay, so... I think that increased our capacity, right? Do we have 20 in every army up here? We do, but it would be worthwhile to get a shaman up into Skarsnik's army for sure.
Alright then, I'll do it.
We could consolidate some of these others. Okay, let's go ahead and recruit our second shaman. Mushroom Addicted. That upkeep looks pretty good, doesn't it? Character experience gain, and we don't want an orc shaman, so it's going to be this guy right here.
Okay, boss.
Okay. You get no magic items and no ancillaries. You get Sneaky Stabbing, Sneaky Stealing, Vindictive Glare. Just changes their speed, really. It doesn't make them... It doesn't give them melee defense debuff, so we'll go ahead and take that. We'll get you heading up into Skarsnik's army here as soon as possible. Oh, I just realized. No, I have a little bit of time left. Okay, never mind. If I do this...
Oh, yeah.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hit the right key here, Michael. That's my reshade. Okay, so I can move up here and lay siege to Fallen King Mountain.
Time to fight.
Obviously decisive defeat, so we're not really going to do that. We're going to encircle. That prevents these guys from reinforcing. Now Skarsnik can reach him. I don't know for sure if he will retreat. I can also...
What is
Can you get us... Yeah, you can get close enough as well. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's get you up to here. Okay. If he does not retreat, then obviously we're going to fight this battle, but it's going to have to be the beginning of next episode. So before I launch that, let me just go ahead and double check these things. Nothing to do here. Eventually I could do this, but the fanatics are not that much more valuable as far as I'm concerned, mainly because with so many units on the battlefield at one time, it's just really hard for me to micro those guys well enough to take advantage of that. There's nothing to do down here. Okay, I think in that case we are pretty much ready to go ahead and test this out. I didn't even really look at his army composition, but it's beatable. It's a tough army, no question. It's got cannons and bolt throwers, so we'd have to go towards them. But it's definitely beatable, particularly by 3 stacks. And not surprisingly, he is retreating. Okay, and he's retreated too far for us to be able to attack this turn. So we're going to go ahead and finish this up. Now, they might come out and attack us. If they do, we're looking at 3 full stacks. However, the problem with it is we can only have 40 units on the battlefield at any one time. So, I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We'll see if they do come out and attack us. They might, and we might even conceivably have to retreat. I am not certain how we'll handle this. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy out. They're not real strong, and we are quite strong. We do need to make our way eventually down towards Karak 8 Peaks, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and... Now this is going to have to be the last end turn. Again, just double checking down here. I'm just going to continue to leave them there. He is not really losing much in the way of public order, but he's also not really getting stronger. He's not able to really attack us up here, and we are getting a little bit of money out of it, and also time is on our side because not too much longer before we'll be able to launch another WA. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Let's find out if Ungrim sallies out to attack us. Okay, Thorgrim first, nothing. And he's retreating. Okay. He is giving us Fallen King Mountain. We'll take it. Okay. There we go. So, yep, very beginning of the next episode, the first thing we will do is capture Fallen King Mountain. Sack value...
The spells are charged.
Ooh, it's worth almost 10,000 to sack. I don't know. That's going to be a consideration, but we will decide in the next episode. That's going to have to do it for this one. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.